How to recover your cell phone if it has a screen lock and won't let you. Enter recovery mode to reset or format it. If that's your case, don't worry because in this tutorial we're going to explain all the steps to solve it. What we're going to do is follow this step-by-step video tutorial. To do this, we're going to use a tool that we'll explain shortly, including where you can download it. The first thing we're going to do is go to our PC and locate our antivirus. Click here where it says Protection. Then where it says Manage Settings. This real-time option should be disabled. So disable it. Next, we're going to go to our browser and do the following. We'll explain where we're going to get the tool we'll be using in this video tutorial. We're going to go to our Google browser. It has to be Google so it appears quickly. So, search for Google, type it exactly as it appears here on the screen. Then scroll down here. Here we can see that we'll find this page. We're going to click here, which will take us to. In this section, we'll scroll down to the last option and click where it says Load More or See More. Then we scroll down again and find this padlock that says Apps or Applications. Once we're here, we'll scroll down and find the tool we'll be using today. When we extract it, it will ask for a password, which you can find here. So, what do? We extract it. After we extract it, we'll be left with a PC like this, as you can see here. We're going to right-click on it and select Run as Administrator. You'll need to confirm. After confirming, it should look something like this. Click Next, then Next, and then Next. The program will now install correctly. Now we're going to wait for the tool to load completely. If you see that it doesn't load, you might have a shortcut or your antivirus might block the tool, or it might prompt you to update. What you're going to do is restart your PC, disable your antivirus, and run it again. Then you'll see something like this. Click here where it says Sign In. Click there and wait for the tool to load completely. Now it should look something like this. So what are we going to do here? We're going to select this option. Here we have all the processors. We're going to select this processor that says Unisoft. How do you know which processor it has? Go to Google, type the model and processor into the browser. And then, here on this side you'll find the drivers. Sorry, here, the drivers. You're going to use this driver here. This one, and download this last driver. This last driver is very important because it tells us if we have the drivers installed correctly. So, we click here on Next, we click on Install, we open it. We click here on the second one. The driver should appear here. If it doesn't appear, I'll tell you how to get it. Now we select here where it says Services, we select here, it says Services. Then we're going to take the phone and turn it off. We turn it off. Once it's completely off, what we're going to do is click here, OK. We're going to click here where it says Format, or these two, or this third one. Any of these will work. We're going to try this one first. We're going to click here. As soon as the driver appears, you're going to select it here. You're going to click here on the first option, click on Install, and now you're going to do this. Here it tells us to press volume down and insert the USB cable. Volume down, insert the USB cable. Here the driver appears. We click here on Install, we click on Install. We wait for it to install. It has to be quick because that will be removed. Here we can see that we got this error. We got the error here. Don't worry, just wait for the driver to install correctly. When our driver is installed correctly, here it is installed. Ready. We click here, we click. Here. It should appear here, it already appears, there's no problem anymore. So what do? We turn it on. We're going to turn on the phone, volume down and power. When it restarts, we turn it off again and try again. If you see that the volume down button isn't working, then press power. Volume up, let's try again here. Let's reset it. Let's wait here for it to load. Now we insert the USB cable. Volume down at the same time and let's wait for it to load. Here we see this error, so we're going to select the second option. This one that appears here, well, so I found the error. This option failed. Let's select here, I had to pick the processor here, which is this T616. We select this T616 64-bit. Let's select this one. Now we're going to try again with the same one to see. I think this was the error I hadn't paid attention to. Now we go back again, volume down, insert the USB cable. Here when it loads we can release the volume down button, we've released it. We wait for the program to complete its process. Let's wait here for it to load. Ready, this will be quick. It will load automatically and now it will restart here, successful formatting. Now we're going to wait for the phone to restart. We're going to wait when it's after restarting, we have a phone that's completely ready. In some cases, a padlock appears in the middle left corner. If that's your case, it's because it has a Google account. How do we remove the Google account with this tool? Because it will also give us the opportunity to remove the Google account. What do? Look, here we have the phone. Let's wait a few seconds to see if the padlock appears. If the padlock doesn't appear, then we'll go to all the settings and click Skip. Look, here we can see the padlock. We have that padlock there. If we have that padlock, how do we solve this problem? What we're going to do here is click on this section where it says Reset FRP. Click here and follow the same process. You'll be removing that Google account this way, easily and quickly.